if I'm gonna be honest, today's a sad day. Like, a really sad day. Because this is the finale. This is the last car Forza's ever gonna add to the game. Go further, we got 2 old cars, and this is the last one. 95 Mustang SVT Cobra R, that's it. This is the last new car Forza will ever be adding to Horizon 5. But honestly, like, what a way to go out. I'm just gonna say that right now, because, like, I love this generation of Mustang. I mean, I love every Mustang. But this one in particular. And it has some crazy customization, actually. So we're gonna get into that. Like, I heard it... Okay. But I heard it actually has, like, some crazy customization. So we're gonna get into that. I'm talking, like a dozen different bumpers and stuff. But first, before we get to that, let's get to the engine. So you have a 5.7 liter V8, making a nice 300 horsepower. 6.2 liter, that's an LS, a diesel. An 8.4 liter Dodge Viper V10, a V12, and a 1500 horsepower V8. We are going to go with none of those because I do like the sound of the stock motor. I guess we'll twin turbo. I wish we could do a supercharger, but, you know. Okay. I meant to click on the actual customization thing, so let's see what we have here. So we only have, like, a couple different bumpers. We have, more of a base model, I want to say. Convenience. Do they have parts for the Fox body? That's nice. That's a lean bumper. Okay. So it's either Cravini's or... this is like a very 90s car. So let's see what the wings are. Larger wing. Cravini's is nice. I'm not a big fan of this lean wing, if I'm going to be honest. I think we'll go Cravini's on this. Yeah, because that Celine bumper is hideous. Actually, you know what? We'll go Celine. I do actually like the Celine better. Actually, with the stock, I think we will leave on the stock wing or Cravini's wing, actually. Everything else is fine. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I didn't really plan for this video at all. I mean, I never plan for my videos, but... Oh, you have a bunch of different hoods. That one just has 2 little holes there. Okay, Cravini's is nice. Celine is nice, too. A giant bulge and a giant scoop. These are definitely, like, some more unique modifications, because these are both, like, remixes of typical Forza hoods. But we'll go full Celine on this one. For the build, I mean... I kind of want to go with, like, a track build, honestly, for a Mustang. We could do 3 45s in the back, but I think we're going to even this out. Like you did with the Challenger, we're going to go 3 15s in the rear. Because one thing I have found from experience is if you have your rear tires too thick, you get a ton of understeer. Because the rear wheels just want to grip themselves instead of the fronts. Speaking of wheels, it would be nice if we actually have like Celine wheels or more factory wheels. I would love to see that in Horizon 6, which I do want to make a video on now that Horizon 5 is kind of over. But for now, let's just focus on picking out some new wheels, because I have no idea what I'm looking for, really. Either American Racing or 1552. It's really hard to pick wheels for a car like this, honestly. Like, it's seriously hard to pick wheels for something like this. Do we have any 1552s here? I'm assuming, no, we do not. Which is fair. Scratch the 1552, scratch the American Racing. We're going with Workmeisters. You're gonna make them a little bigger too, just so, it just looks better. Then, I'm assuming we're gonna have a 4-speed transmission stock. Actually, we might have a 5-speed stock, because this is one of the cars you drive in the monthly rivals. So I think it is a 5-speed, because I do remember driving it. I think else we're gonna max this out. We are very... Well, I mean, we're actually pretty light. 3,200 pounds. That's actually not that bad. I think we're gonna make this thing to the top of A class. Roll cage, how does that look? I don't really like that. But I do want to hear what this thing sounds like with an exhaust. What upgrade is missing there? But listen to it with an exhaust. Okay, that actually sounds feral. Okay, we're gonna put weight back into this. Because, I mean, 3,100 pounds is actually not that bad, really. Like, let's be honest, for an A-class car. It will max out everything in terms of sound. Actually, no, I'm going to decrease the tires to semi-slick, so that'll give us a little more PI to work with. And then, can we upgrade the turbos? We cannot. So where do we go from here now? We could bore out the engine to a 6-liter V8. We'll definitely do that. Our fuel system, what will give us the most power while keeping us in our class? An ignition gives us 4 horsepower. Pistons give us 5. Intercooler gives us 7. Cooling gives us 8. I think we'll do a combo of these. And then a flywheel just for some extra weight reduction. I think that's it. Actually, I do want to check our handling side. We have 500 horsepower. We do weigh a bit. 5.3 on the handling. And I didn't actually see what the force is splitter. Okay, yeah, it's ugly. Alright. So I guess let's just keep it a Celine Mustang. You know, in Horizon 6, I really hope that we get like the old Horizon 1 Forza Aero back. Because that was actually like a cool wing. I did like that wing a lot before they changed it to... I think the end plates are kind of shaped like the Forza logo. That's one thing I have noticed. So I think they changed that in Horizon 2. So it would be nice to have like 2 options between the typical Forza era that we have in the modern games and then the kind that we had back in Horizon 1. I feel like that would be a lot better because like the Country Labs wings that they gave for some cars, I mean, yeah, they're fine. But at the same time, like, they're not everyone's cup of tea. They're especially not mine, honestly. Like, yeah, if I'm doing a track build, I will throw it on just for the hell of it. Because, you know, big wing. But other than that, I mean... Like, there are... Like, I would definitely like adjustable wings. Like, not how you can adjust the air and stuff, but like how you can, like, maybe switch out end plates. Switch out, like, the actual wing part. Maybe run no end plates. Maybe have floating end plates, no actual wing. Like stuff like that. Like have customizable ducktails. Put a ducktail on another wing. Like actual customization for parts of the car. Speaking of customization, color. This is the what was the first ever car review we did in Horizon 5? I'm trying to think. I forget. I'm going to wait for the recording to end because we're going to paint the Mustang in that exact same color because it's the last car they're adding. So I looked back and I believe it was the Neo EP9. That was the earliest car review that I saw for Forza. Maybe it was in one of the like first 3 Let's Plays I did of beating it, which holy shit was 3 years ago. Oh my god, I'm old now. Anyways, I don't want to paint this thing after an electric car, and ironically, the second car review I ever did was the Mustang SVO. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paint it silver because I actually do like Mustangs in silver a lot. Like, I absolutely love, like, I don't know why, but on this car, silver just seems like the best color for it. I can't just really explain it. How about a carbon hood? Because I feel like with the thickness of the fenders, it would actually look pretty alright. I was right. That actually looks good with the carbon hood for once. Damn. And the wing, yeah, we'll do carbon. It's aftermarket. Wheels are fine. I never really paint the wheels if they're like that. Unless, like, sometimes I will go with, like, I never really go with a gold outline, no, actually. But, what was the first new car, like, new to Forza car that they added in Horizon 5? I'm gonna have to look back at that and check. Let's go to the festival playlist. You go all the way back. Yeah, this is seriously the last series. But if we go all the way back to series... Was it series 1 or 2? Because I mean, we're looking for a new to Forza car. Like, I mean, yeah, the DeLorean. Actually, it might have been the DeLorean. I know it's in Forza Street, so... Like, it's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Like, oh, it's the SVJ, probably. Yeah, it's probably the SVJ. In, Series 2. Happy New Year, what did we get there? Nothing. Wow, actually. the Horizon World Cup. It was World Cup week 1 where they added the Neo EP9. I don't actually think I made a video on the Wooling Sunshine. And then the MG3, I don't think I made a video on that. Also, just, like, looking back through the series, it's kind of crazy to see, like, all the cars that I, like, didn't really get. Like, I remember the 4Runner, and when the car pass was still going on, they also had the Tundra, so I got that, too. And then they also had the, Nissan GTR Nismo. Like, going back through all the series, I remember some of these cars, like the 765 LT. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, just the 765 LT. This is back when they only had, like, 1 car per week. But here they actually had to step it up with the SF90 and the F8 and the 2 cars. And then I think it was German Automotive where they really kicked it up. Because I say, like, oh, here they kicked it up. No, they didn't. Here they kicked it up. No, they didn't. But here, like, we actually had the 911 GT3, the RS4 Avant, not the AMG GT, because that was in the last game. So I guess where did they really, like, actually do good stuff? Like, really, add some new cars? Because from here on out, like, they added a ton of new cars. Okay, well, except for Community Choice. Screw you, Community Choice. Like, all these updates were really good, except Horizon Extreme. We don't really talk about Extreme. And that just brings us to Midnight Muscle. We only have 2, but I understand it, because they're putting so much work. I hope they're putting so much work into Horizon 6. Isn't there something in March or something soon where it's like this big Xbox game conference, I think? Horizon 6 may potentially be unveiled there because they kept Horizon 5 alive. That's because they kept Horizon 5 very alive for, like, freaking 3... Oh, no, not nearly 4 years now, but that actually sounds sick. But they kept Horizon 5 alive for, like, way too long, I'd say. It's definitely time for Horizon 5 to retire, but Horizon 6, speculation is it's set in Germany, and honestly, that is an amazing location, not gonna lie. I feel like it would be a little too close to Horizon 4, but we might get the Nürburgring. We might get an actually good, big, modern city with actual skyscrapers and stuff. Maybe, hopefully similar to, like, Surfer's Paradise in Horizon 3. What else? Something else, like, I really, really hope that we actually get snippets of, like, the Nürburgring. And is there another famous track, or a couple famous tracks in Germany? I really hope we get those that are actually, like, open world. Like, that'd be so sick. In terms of, like, cover cars, like, what they could do, because, what could they do? Because, like, it's set in Germany. I'm driving with one hand here. But it's set in Germany. Are there any, like, cool German cars coming out? Like, I think I heard that the Porsche 911 GT2 RS was unveiled with Forza Motorsport 7. When did they unveil the... I think it's the... hang on. Where's that model? There it is. I think... give me a second. It is a... says on the license plate here. 992. 992 GT3, little model over there, is auto on the shelves. But what if they did in 992 GT2 RS unveiled that with Horizon 6? Because they're both German cars. Horizon 6 is most likely going to be set in Germany, maybe? And the reason being is I think they actually, like, made a German Forza social media account, and they made a Spanish one right before Horizon 5 was announced. And what language do they speak in Mexico? That's right, Spanish. And what language do they speak in Germany? Check. No, they speak German. But okay, back to the car. This thing's, like, actually, like, really sick. I actually love this thing, and it sounds actually insane. With Horizon 6 in Germany, the cover car is probably going to be the GT2 RS, because it has to be a new car, a brand new car. We have the Dakar, we have the Porsche 911 Dakar and GT3 RS in Horizon 5. So in Horizon 6, the only thing it could be is maybe, like, I think they made like a Porsche 919 road car. That would be a good choice. Then there's also the 911 GT2. Bro, get your freaking boat out of here. Well, I guess we're both in boats. I mean, but can your boat do this? That's right. That is a right turn. Because this thing, it might have been a NASCAR back in the day. But I just really hope this thing carries over to Horizon 6 because, like, oh crap. Because this is actually like a good car with great customization. So it'll definitely be a fun thing to have in Horizon 6, rocking this around Germany, if it is set in Germany. So like Japan would be an okay location, but like there wouldn't be a lot for off-roading. It'd mainly just be Tokyo, Toge, and trees. That's it, because that's mainly what Japan is. Hopefully some rice fields too. It'd be fun to blast through those. However, I do feel like we should give this thing one final actual send-off, not just like driving around and drifting around and stuff. So we did the same thing we did with the Challenger, because like this is the last freaking car we're ever gonna get in Horizon 5. The last new car we're ever gonna get, maybe. Honestly, like if they did just be like just take a FL5 Honda Civic or whatever, like if they just tossed in a random new car, that'd be fine too. But they probably won't, because Horizon 5, it's very alive, but it's starting to die out because we had it for so long. Like, yeah, there's new stuff all the time, but, like, I've seen Mexico, like, a billion times at this point. We seriously need something new. Like, I want a city I can actually get lost in. Like, I actually want tracks that are actually, like, fun to drive, because, like, we can have a tiny, like, also kind of shitty test track at the main festival. What if the festival was at the Nürburgring in Germany? What if the festival was actually at the Nürburgring? That'd be so sick, dude. Like, they better do that. They seriously better do that. They can have the town of Nürburgring as well. I mean, what other, like, good cities would there be for Germany? Maybe, like, Berlin or something. Or, like, Frankfurt or Stuttgart for Porsche. Maybe have, like, a freaking Porsche story. That'd be so sick, dude. Yet again, in 2023 was Porsche's 75th anniversary. Need for Speed did something like that. If they were going to do something for Porsche, it would probably have to be for their 80th anniversary, which would be in 2028. So, yeah. Just thinking, like, with everything going on, like, because, you know, I got that funny little flag behind me. I'm kind of scared I won't be able to transition ever, and hopefully there are ways. My girlfriend's on HRT. I'm just trying to, like, see from her how she got her HRT. So I'm holding on to a very, very small amount of hope. Sometimes that hope does die down a lot. And there's not really any hope for my mom either, who would rather see me die than let me be happy. So I mean, like, yeah, there's that, I guess. Got my windows open because I was waiting on making this video way earlier. But, you know, there was a giant storm last night. I was very tired, especially because Ella decided she, becoming a fur missile right to my face after hearing a crash of thunder, which is honestly very understandable, was the best case scenario. And I was also scared she peed in my bed, somewhere by my bullet high, because there's a sub-shonks back there. You see it just like, but yeah, I don't really know. Like, I am very tired, very hungry. I'm going insane. I cannot keep track of any of my thoughts. I literally do not feel like I have any control over any aspect of my life, and everything is on fire. I'm just sitting there with a coffee cup saying this is fine. But you're not really fine, but you can never tell them because they can never understand. I don't really know how to mean because anyways. Water. This water bottle's like a week old and I still haven't drank any of it yet. I drank some a week ago. But there's this thing, very customizable. It's a Mustang. It's rare. Unlock it, because you may potentially never have a chance to unlock it again, unless we get Midnight Muscle again. But who's gonna vote for Midnight Muscle now? Back in the playlist vote. Like, who's gonna vote for that, really? But it's kind of bittersweet, because on one hand, like, we know we're getting a new Horizon soon, but on the other hand, like, the game that really grew my channel, I mean, it's over now.